Reviews of books I haven't read in years.
Okay, this is a long series and we are not doing each book individually. We're just going to talk about the Anita Blake books by Laurel K. Hamilton, of which there are a few. I do not own all of them, because this is a series that I really liked when it was all sexual tension. When it's all will they, won't they, will she end up with the vampire or the werewolf? Will she ever end up with either of them? Can she get over her qualms about having a romance with a monster to actually notice that some of these characters seem like good people? It was a great series. And then she has sex with one of them? And I think her choice was wrong. I mean, I understand it textually why she does it, but it was just stupid. And from that point on, I had no interest in the series whatsoever, because the tension was broken. One thing I will say about Laurel K. Hamilton books, romance aside, because the romance it's whatever, but this did vampire and werewolf romance long before Twilight came on the scene, but these are some of the quickest, I'm gonna go with frenetic reads I have ever read in my life. Like, you pick one up and you read it all in one sitting and then put it down going, oh, Jesus Christ, like 10 hours have passed. They are very good at pulling the reader along. I refer to them occasionally as literary crack. Like, they're not good. They're probably not good for you. But Jesus Christ, you cannot stop reading them for a while. The overall premise of the story follows a woman named Anita Blake, who is a necromancer. She brings the dead back to life. It is a job. In this particular world, fantasy elements are accepted to be part of society, but it's sort of a new thing that they're accepted. Otherwise, it was sort of like people sort of knew it was there, but it was sort of just mythology. And Anita Blake actually works for a company that brings the dead back to life, mainly for legal arbitration. So, like, to tell people where their will is and shit like that. But she's also a vampire hunter, because these jobs make total sense together. She's a licensed vampire hunter, because in this world, vampires are recognized as people, and therefore you can't just go out and kill them, though she does. So they have licensed vampire hunters that they call in when a vampire is deemed dangerous enough to hunt down and kill, and she is one of them. And then she gets tangled in the vampire courts of her city, which is St. Louis, and ends up getting tangled in romances with everybody. I like them all. Like, honestly, the ones I've read, I've only read To a Killing Dance, because that's when she has sex with the wrong one, even though he is my preferred of the two. He was the wrong one for her emotionally. But I think my favorite of this series is probably, I think it's Bloody Bones, where they meet the fairies. I like them. I know that Laurel K. Hamilton also has a fairy series that I have never read, because I just got so annoyed at her. Or less annoyed, more just done.